Abby, the unemployed math major, and this video is all going to be about customizing Instagram post templates that you purchase off Etsy. And I already have another video that takes you through locating the files on Etsy, downloading them, unzipping, saving files all on mobile from Etsy. So I'm not going to get into that. I already have them saved, but I will just I suggest that once you do have them saved, just save them as save them to your camera roll on your mobile device, and I'll explain why a little bit later. Okay, so you want to download. Okay, if you have the downloads, I'm just going to go into my Boss Babe quotes, and you're going to hit select because I'm going to save them all to my camera roll or photo library. All right, select all, share, or you can select the ones you want to select. I'm just going to save all 30 of them. Okay, so they're saved. And then I'm going to go into Canva. Let's hit create a design. Let's do Instagram post. And so the next thing you want to do is upload some media. I already have some uploaded, and there's a few ways you can upload. You can either do photo library or you can do browse. And this is why I suggest saving your PNG files or JPEG files as to your camera roll or photo library, because you have the option to do either. But unfortunately with browse, you can only select one at a time, versus if you're just selecting from your photo library, you can select as many as you want at once. But I already inputted some, so I'm not going to input anymore. Okay. So when you're customizing your Instagram post templates, especially for quotes, one thing you want to keep in mind is that Canva is not going to read this as text. So you can't edit this text. It's literally just a photo. And it's important to keep in mind that this is just a photo, because I'll get into that later. But yeah. And I suggest when you're customizing, unless you're just going to have a basic background, what I mean by basic background is that you're just going to choose a color. So, I don't know. Yeah. And then I don't know, I don't really yeah, that's fine. If you're just going to choose a basic color background, then what you can do, it's really easy. Choose your colors. Choose them first. I suggest you choose most of your backgrounds first, but if you just know that this is the color you usually use, then just choose it, and then all you have to do is drag and drop it in, and that's it. And then from here, you can add your logo, you can add your handle, you can add whatever else you want to add into it. This is just a template. And so, yeah. If you can do a basic background, you can just do it this way. But I suggest, even if you're going to do a basic background, to just to still not drag and drop it in unless you're literally going to keep it this size. Just because when you go and you change your mind about the background, unfortunately, if you choose another color, it's just going to wipe everything out. So you kind of don't want to do that. So yeah, so I still suggest, if you have your background set and your branding set, just put them all in the backgrounds you usually use. You can just drag and drop. But honestly, I suggest just tapping on them and then resizing, and you can still customize a background like this. It's actually easier. So you just tap on the white outside of this blue box. You tap on this white, go to colors. Let's just do this color. Right, and then you could still, if you wanted to take up the whole space, you can still take up the whole space. But if you wanted to have a marble background, you need to actually make sure there's enough space from the outside of this whole post and, to this little blue box. And I'll show you why. And remember I said that these are images, so keep that in mind, because you can still drag and drop. I suggest you just drag and drop your backgrounds in. I'm sorry guys, this is like being weird. You do want to make sure you have enough space so that it can just drag and drop into the background. Oh my god. I don't know why it's not doing it. Hold on, sorry guys. There you go. Ugh. Oh my goodness, this is like infuriating. There we go. And so, yeah, because this is transparent, you can see all of it behind it. But, you know, you want to make sure it drops into the background, because Canva has sort of this feature where, like, you can replace photos, like, with other photos, if that makes sense. So, say you have this quote template and you want to, you know, you're trying to change the background, but if you get too close, it will just, like, become the background of this. So you want to make sure you have enough padding around it to actually like input the image for the background, and then you can just resize and then add whatever else you want to add. It's super simple, super easy, and with the transparent templates, you can customize like however you want to customize. Like, you have full reign, except literally you just can't change this text because they're images. So yeah. So I suggest, if you're gonna do your background, choose your backgrounds first and then, you know, drag and drop. Or if you just are unsure about your backgrounds, you can still choose your backgrounds first, but just don't drag and drop your quotes in. You see? You want to tap and resize. So the key for this is tap and resize for these quotes. I hope this was helpful. Like I said, you could also add other things to it. If you want to add your name, your handle, unemployed, math, major, I don't know, change the font. Let's do that font. I don't know, that's so fun. And let's change the color, because I mean, you can't really see this. Yeah, and you can add your logo. You can add whatever else you want to add. If you wanted to have more than one quote on one, you can feel free to do that. But the key to remember when you're customizing your backgrounds is to choose your backgrounds first. And if you want to change your background, remember, you want to tap and resize the quote templates. And that's it. I hope this was like a little bit helpful. This video is primarily for people using my Etsy products. I want to do tutorials for them, so that's what the next few videos I'm going to be doing are, tutorials for people buying things off of Etsy. So yeah, Abby out. Oh yes, sorry. And if you want to subscribe, feel free to subscribe. I'm getting my YouTube set up. I know that was like a really weird long pause after I said Abby out. I'm really new at this, so forgive me. But yeah, feel free to subscribe. I'm not sure I'll be putting up on my YouTube yet, but I will be having a lot of tutorials, Etsy tutorials, for now. Okay, Abby out for real this time.